We will be doing imperialism in the OG Super Smash Bros. There will be an Empire clause of 3, and there will be no casino because, it's my first time doing Smash Bros. So we're just going to see how it plays out. And this time, it's not me against me. It's CPUs versus CPUs. So it can be a lot more interesting. With that, let's get started. Now, with that out of the way, the first fighter is Kirby going to the left, straight into Yoshi. Both of them instantly went for each other at the start, but Yoshi got the first hit. Kirby then sucks Yoshi in to get his ability, and then they start battling. Kirby was able to kick Yoshi out into the open. When he got back on, Kirby hit him back out. Then Yoshi proceeded to flutter jump under the stage. Yoshi proceeded to get a bomb, throw it on the ground, then roll into it 2 seconds later. He then proceeds to keep jumping into all of Kirby's attacks. He gets a Pokeball, which was Beedrill, and he ended up killing Kirby with it. Kirby was able to backwards kick Yoshi off the stage. Kirby sucks Yoshi's ability in and starts comboing him. Yoshi ended up licking the wrong way, giving Kirby enough time to use his down B and kill Yoshi. Here's the roster now. Kirby again, going upright into Link. In this match, I zoned out for 5 seconds, and then I saw Link was winning somehow. After Kirby lost his stock, they both ended up fighting over here, and they had this weird jumping moment. After that, Link somehow ended up with a Pokeball, which ended up getting Kirby really far out there. And then Link finished the job with Kirby killing himself. Link then proceeds to walk right into a tornado while Kirby is getting an item box. Both of them end up in the tornado after both trying to get the items. Kirby then proceeds to kick Link into the items, mixing with the hammer, which kills Kirby. Link just 3-stocked him. Here's the roster. Link now has enough for an Empire clause. Then Luigi was landed on, going down into Ness. At the start of the match, Ness yo-yoed the crap out of Luigi. He took so much damage and frankly had no chance. Ness grabbed an item while Luigi was airstriking. Ness then yo-yoed Luigi into the back rooms. Luigi then remembered that I was rooting for him, so he sidekicked Ness, but Ness tried to recover. Then he hit this random triangle and died. Luigi then proceeded to walk into this wall while Ness got an item. Ness then proceeded to absolutely yeet Luigi so many times. Luigi ended up being sent flying, and I thought he was dead, but this random triangle that killed Ness saved him. But then he proceeded to spot dodge into Ness's yo-yo, killing him. Luigi then grabbed the hammer and started to kill Ness, in which he succeeded. Both of them have 1 stock now, and Luigi got 1 more hit off with the hammer. Then he grabbed a Star Wand, but then was hit with Ness's up B. And now it's really close, and they're both attacking each other. After getting flown around, Ness gets an item and heals him back to full. But Luigi, being a mad lad, somehow tied it up again. This is a really close match, and I thought it could go either way. Until Luigi went for an item, which gave Ness the opportunity to grab him and throw him off the map. Okay, even though it's unfair, I'm playing on an emulator, and I can't figure out how to turn off the items. I've looked it up and everything. But sorry, Luigi fans. Here's the roster. Fox, Upright, and DeSamus. This was the funniest match yet. So at first, these two were playing Ring Around the Rosie and kept spot dodging past each other. And Samus, she just keep letting Fox hit her. Like, what? Fox gets under the stage and then proceeds to clip above the ground. Samus remembers it's a competition and gets her first hit on Fox. They both end up getting items, and then Fox spot dodges into an item he planted earlier. Samus then proceeds to go down where the lava is rising and let Fox hit him into it. Samus plants a bomb and then gets hit into it. He doesn't lose a stock, but he does when he jumps into Fox's bomb, and then Fox is over here having a dip in the lava. That makes Samus knock him out into the open where the lava is rising, and that kills Fox. And Fox wanted to taste the lava again because he jumped in. Samus then throws the bomb up, and then Fox fireballs into it, killing him, making Samus win. Here's the roster. Captain Falcon was chosen and went down left, into Pikachu. Before this next round starts, I'd just like to say I forgot to put these two at level 9, so yeah. This was the first kind of normal match. Basically, Captain Falcon kept kicking him into the wall where the Pokemon spawned. Then he did a Falcon Punch, which Pikachu just stood there and did nothing about it. When Pikachu gets back, Captain Falcon has an item, but he does nothing with it. Then he gets thundered out into the open, which kills him. Captain Falcon has a rude awakening, gets hit by that bumper thing, then gets leafed by a Pokemon. But then, Pikachu does absolutely nothing about a Falcon Punch again. Cap gets knocked out into the open again, but somehow grabs onto the edge. Pikachu walks into this wall, then Charmander comes out and starts breathing fire on him. Then Cap comes back and gets lightninged again, and fails to recover. What is this guy doing? But Captain Falcon dying doesn't even matter because Pikachu's over here skydiving and killing himself. Cap gets a Pokeball and gets this egg guy, can't remember what his name is, and the egg starts exploding and killing Pikachu. Cap uppercuts and then spikes Pikachu down to the void, but Pikachu saves himself. I don't know what just happened, but Captain Falcon won. Here's the roster. Donkey Kong going to the left, which is Mario. The OG pair. Knowing how it's supposed to go, Mario's probably going to win, and Donkey Kong won. This match wasn't really close. Mario just kept failing to recover. He keeps getting spiked, and then can't recover. Donkey Kong's going to 3-stock him. Okay, moving on. Whoever gets the hammer wins, and Donkey Kong wins. With a single hit, Mario's out. Here's the roster. Ness has taken over the left side. Donkey Kong is right next to him. Link is winning with 3 spaces. Donkey Kong and Captain Falcon are both making a diagonal line, and Jigglypuff still hasn't done anything. Let's move on. Let's see who will be the next victim. Samus, going to the right. That's Captain Falcon. Whoever wins this is going to be in the lead. This battle starts off kind of slow, but they start getting attacks in. Samus gets a good uppie in and gets a fan, which Captain Falcon takes. Then they both walk into lava. It happens enough time that Captain Falcon dies. But he then comes back and hits Samus into the open, out to her death. Cap hits a bomb that Samus placed and then dies. Both of them get hit by lava multiple times, again, killing both of them. But since Cap was on his last stock, he ended up dying. Samus wins. Here's the roster. Donkey Kong sees that they have an Empire Clause and he wants one too. So he goes down left into Ness. DK starts off hot by getting multiple big hits in, but Ness ends up getting him to the ledge and throws him out, killing him. After spamming PK Fire, Ness gets instant karma and dies to a failed recovery. Ness gets 2 good up smashes in, but DK survives. Ness then launches himself into a cannon, into DK, and then kills them both. Ness gets good hits in, and then DK gets yo-yoed at 200 HP and dies. Here's the roster. Jigglypuff finally wants to get in on the action and goes for Samus, because what other option does she have? Jigglypuff misses like half her attacks at the start, but ends up being fine because she ends up yeeting Samus into the top of the map, killing her. Samus ends up throwing a green shell at Jigglypuff, and that kills her. Jigglypuff gets a sword and starts hitting Samus up. Samus just then gets a gun and almost kills Jigglypuff. They both fall into lava and die. Jigglypuff falls right into lava, and while shielding nothing, Jigglypuff gets hit. Then she goes skyrocketing up, and that kills her. Samus is the winner. Here's the roster. Samus going to the left, into Link. Whoever wins this next battle is going to get a ton of space. Link starts out by getting a good boomerang and sword hits in. Link then gets sucked into a tornado, twice. Then he downs there, launching Samus, making her not be able to recover. Samus gets a hammer and kills Link with it. Samus throws Link, killing him because he can't recover. Link responds by killing her immediately after. Samus gets a good uppie in and doing damage. They keep exchanging good attacks, launching them both. Samus throws an item box up, and I guess it had a bomb in it because it kills Link. No time to check on the roster, Ness just spun into Samus. Ness starts off by getting multiple PK fires in, knocking her off the stage. Samus keeps recovering until she goes into the lava and dies. Ness is launched out and PK thunders into the lava and responds by jumping into Samus's bomb. Samus gets a Pokemon and gets good damage in, knocking Ness out. And while Ness is recovering, he hits lava, killing him. Ness throws Samus and attacks him, but it's no use. Samus won't budge, and of course, as I type that, Samus dies. They both end up in the lava, and Ness dies. Here's the roster now. It's all Samus. Link was then generated, and he has nowhere to go but Samus. Link starts by getting a ton of good hits in, getting Samus up to 76. Samus gets an item pill and blows both of them up. Both of them get sucked into a tornado which kills Samus. Samus comes back and flings Link around like a toy. Link nearly dies at 200. Link plants a bomb, stands there, and gets blown up, but it doesn't kill. Samus gets a good blast in, hitting Link into a tornado. Then Samus gets this heart item and heals all of her health. Then she does it again. What is happening? After being hit so much, Link dies at 267. Put this man out of his misery. Link gets a hammer and kills Samus. Link has a chance again. He might be able to make a comeback. He then gets sucked into a tornado like 3 times. Samus gets a sword and ends up killing Link, eliminating him. Holy cow, that match was insane. Link almost came back. Here's the roster. The only thing standing between Samus and a victory is 2-Space Ness. Let's go. And what better stage to do it on than Kirby's Dream Land? Ness gets some pretty good PK fires in and gets Samus really high in health. Samus then gets an item and heals all of her health. Is this all she does? Ness gets a fire flower and gets good damage in. Samus hits Ness out, killing him. Ness's Pokeball kills Samus then. Ness dies by a missed recovery. They exchange attack and then Samus blasts Ness out into his death, 2-stalking him. Samus wins! Let's go! You know, that was kind of an anticlimactic ending, but whatever. After winning many battles, Samus has come out on top. But let's just pretend the battle between Link and Samus was the final one because that's way more cool.